Alright guys, it's been a weird couple of weeks with the games journalists online, all the drama involving Grums and Nick Calandra and Alyssa Mercante over at Kotaku and all these these woke weirdos online that somehow got jobs working on, reporting on video games, but really they're just trying to make it about their agendas and their politics and whatnot. So, Smash JT, friend of the channel, fellow YouTuber, made this Kotaku Detected tab on his website where you can actually see their current employees, people like Alyssa Mercante, Carolyn Pettit, who I do believe also was part of Feminist Frequency with Anita Sarkeesian, Kenneth Shepard, David Smith, all people that have had really strong vocal opinions about gamers online, negative opinions about straight white people, all sorts of stuff, as well as previously worked at Kotaku like Cecilia de Anastasio, who was recently complaining about the breakdown of traditional media and online media where all these people are getting laid off because they all suck. And she was just, ranting and raving about how unfair it is. Levi Winslow, the gay man who criticized Stellar Blade, and then the next day he was fired from Kotaku. Really ironic, really funny. And then, of course, just the list goes on and on. Friends of Kotaku part here, like Anita Sarkeesian, Jake Steinberg, and so on, Chris Kindred and Kim Belair over at Sweet Baby Inc. So the website is not all just Kotaku employees. It's people who have been very anti-gamer, very pro the games journalist side of things. Well, unfortunately for Smash JT, this has caused a lot of freak out online. Or maybe not. Maybe it's what he was intending. People like John Phipps, who I know nothing about except that he, I believe, is a YouTuber. He's got a ton of followers on Twitter, and he's always got the worst opinions. So he found this smashjt.com Kotaku Detective website, and he's like, this has to be one of the most pathetic effing things I've ever seen. What the F are you doing, Smash JT? What the F is wrong with you? Shared a screenshot of it right here. I mean, Hypnotic replied, do you realize that every single one of these people have public platforms and websites that they personally put their pictures on? Almost every journalist has a profile picture that Smash JT decided to compile into one website on his own. If he is putting them in danger, then they themselves put themselves in danger ages ago, and they publicly posted their pictures on their public websites and continue to do so till this day. There is no way you're this idiotic, I'll say. Maybe there is, one may never know. And again, this goes back to the question of whether or not compiling a list of public figures and personalities can be considered as some sort of threat. And we'll get into that in a second here. Not to mention Alyssa Mercante over at Kotaku, who is the most insane, unhinged lunatic on the planet, in my personal opinion, allegedly, put several of us, Smash JT included at number 2, on a list of her own. Now, the funny thing about this is, she compiled this incomplete collation of YouTube videos, as she said, that were all about her and the creators that make them. She said, I'm not watching these because I'm sure they would cause irreparable psychic damage. Apparently she's a psychic and she doesn't want her talents stunted, I guess. I don't know. But this is just something you should all see. And then, of course, you can't really see it very well, but these are all URLs to the YouTube videos. I made the list, I believe, at number 12, if I'm not mistaken. Master of the TDS replied to her because he's like, she said, are there names there? Are there photos? These are videos about me. Is it illegal to collect them? The post was removed because the list is incomplete. Stop stalking my feed from alternate accounts and tagging people to harass me. And of course, she replied to this because he asked her why she deleted it. So he replied and said, so let me see if I'm understanding you. The kind of list people make matters if they're harassing or not. Is that correct? And again, pointing out the hypocrisy in the fact that she attacks people over things like the Kotaku Detected or Sweet Baby Inc. Detected, but she herself was making I don't want to say hit list, but definitely a list of people that she's critical of for their negative opinions of her. So Smash JT replied to this and said, she tweeted this right before my video published, then promptly deleted it to not contradict herself immediately. LMFAO. Alyssa, you aren't a clown, you're the whole damn circus. And again, you can see the list is quite long. Hypnotic came in at number 1 and Smash JT at number 2 right here. Then you have this guy, DB Wild, who actually broke down the entire list because he got an enhanced image of it, and you can see the entire list: Hypnotic, Smash JT, Polished Productions, Vera Dark, Atreus, Ryan Rogers, Geeks and Gamers, Words of Paradise, Cinder Shadow, Slotham. There's me at number 11, but some people had me at number 12. I'm not quite sure how it all shook out. John Trent from the Trent Report, Angry Badger, and John Delarose, another friend of the channel here. So, in case you're still not up to date on Alyssa Mercante, the kind of stuff she has done that has basically earned her the vitriol of all gamers articles like this about farm folks over this whole silly tweet where they put out the boob physics, the jiggle physics tweet. She then interviewed this guy for an hour. He's not a native English speaker. She misrepresented him and basically got the entire gaming community to go after this poor guy, Alex Koshelkov, over the fact that she intentionally misrepresented him in this article. You also see that she had articles like this when she was critical of Stellar Blade, basically going on about how Hades 2 was the kind of hot that we need right now, basically because several of the characters are masculine women. They tried to say they're trans-coded, and basically that makes it safe horny by their standards. When Grums had a bounty essentially put on his head by these Twitch streamers, this guy here said, I'll raise it to 50K only because the Ask Coalition's not being represented, and Alyssa Mercante is like, oh my god, I DM'd you. Again, no mention of her like saying that this guy had stepped out of line. But it's not just Alyssa Mercante. There's a whole list of these people, like Jessica Cogswell on that list, because she has horrible opinions as well as of white people, of gamers. White people, please just do not be effing tweeting today. Hey, a quick reminder to white people as a white person, we don't need to weigh in on and give our takes on something. I mean, these people are awful people, okay? So the idea that somebody could make a list of them to point out that they are our enemy, ideologically speaking, when it comes to the video games industry, games journalism, it's not to try to conflate it as some sort of like attempt at violence against people is absolutely insane. So Smash again tweeted out here, make up your mind. Are you that mad that you keep getting owned, or are you really this stupid? Empty legal threats don't scare me. Actual legal threats should scare you. Keep barking. And this is what he was replying to. Alyssa Mercante tweeted out a couple days ago, not giving the list loser / wife shield guy any more oxygen. And she's referring to the fact that she DM'd Smash JT's wife, and he called her out on it. He is so desperately trying to ride on others' coattails because he has no original thoughts or measurable intelligence or meaningful societal contributions. He has the personality of someone who has been lobotomized. I'm taking the necessary legal steps, but he's not getting any attention anymore. He'll have to shit his pants. Oh, his depends for that. Okay. Then she puts out this tweet. What's the date today? It's 26th. This is from yesterday morning. Look what I came home to. 2 T's from Spawn on Me, the Queef Adams dude over at the Spawn on Me podcast, which he's just a race hustler, race grifter, and a little special one, a shirt that she had made saying Alyssa Mercante just DM'd my wife. Okay? This is the level of intellect this woman has. But it's not just her. Nick Calandra, who we mentioned previously, has claimed that he's going to pursue legal action against Grums for Grums calling him out on a lot of his crap, is now apparently threatening legal action. Well, not legal action. Let me rephrase that. He is contacting the website hoster for SmashJT.com and trying to get his website taken down. So SmashJT replies to this and says, this dude's a piece of work. He reached out to me kindly via email about how having him on the list initially was a big misunderstanding. I took his word and removed him. He then goes back to Twitter and tells his audience to report Kotaku Detected to get it taken down anyways. And you can see right here, this screenshot that GigaBear took says, as it was rightfully pointed out to me, and he's refusing to take down the page, has continued to add more names to it, it needs to be taken down. So please continue reporting to Wix as I am. I'm still waiting for their response. So this is him calling for Wix to take down Smash JT's website. Absolute scumbag behavior, especially because Nick Calandra himself has been a YouTuber. He has a YouTube channel and a Patreon or some sort of funding that gets him $55,000 a month for his company that he works with. Honest to God, people like this, they claim to be like on the side of gamers or games journalists, that, you know, you should have ethics if you're actually going to be a journalist of any kind. And they're just complete scumbags. They're just the worst types of people who go after the actual YouTubers and the people who are actually covering the games media and try to get them taken down. So enough about these people. Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all of them. But one big announcement I have is that I do currently have a website finally up and running. We've got the minimaleffort.shop site, and you can see right here I've got a tab for news. When I have new breaking news, I'll post it on here, as well as merch for the store, and all my video uploads going on here as well. So hopefully you guys will check it out. I will make sure to link it down below in the description. But yeah, basically between Alyssa Mercante and Nick Calandra, things are getting crazy over on Twitter. I cannot believe how unhinged all of these lunatics are. Let me know what you guys think about all this. Let me know if you think any of them are actually going to pursue legal action, and I will catch you guys later. All right, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being here. I do have 2 channels, Minimal Effort Podcast, as well as my gaming channel. I do have a Twitch and Kick for my gaming channel. We do live streams over there occasionally, maybe once a week. And then if you are in the market for a new PC, make sure to check out Meta PCs. Click the link I have down below. Use code TBO at checkout for a special discount. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.